I don't think this is a romance book. It is a book with a bit of romance in it, but I think it is mainly about societal norms and commentary about those. A lot of the book is how wealth and class decide who you're going to get married with. And the book itself starts with how this inheritance will get divided. A lot of descriptions about each character are about how high class they are, or how poor they are, or how much money they have. There is certainly practicality behind all the romances in this book. At least we can say the elder sister has chosen love a bit more than the younger one, but still they didn't really, remove all the unpracticality about their marriage. I think Emma, that one, is a bit more focused on the character development than this one, Sense and Sensibility, because that is mainly focused on how ignorant or arrogant, how arrogant Emma is with other people, because she thinks she knows better about other people's personalities and societal status. So she makes a lot of idiotic decision. And I think Pride and Prejudice is in the middle of Emma and Sense and Sensibility. I think it's right at the middle of character development and also societal commentary. Elizabeth, the main protagonist, is very prejudiced against Mr. Darcy, but she changes her mind after going through and realizing how sweet Mr. Darcy is, but she has also witnessed how big his property is. He is a mega rich guy. So these novels were published in 1800s, and of course women's rights in a lot of countries have increased way more. And I think especially while reading Sense and Sensibility, it was quite sad that everything about their marriages revolve around their money. Of course money is important, but it just felt like so realistic. But I'm not a historian, so what do I know? Maybe this is way more romantic than what actual people in the 1800s experienced. But at least in Jane Austen's novel I've read so far, Emma, Pride and Prejudice, and Sense and Sensibility, the marriage and courtship happen in these books are natural, I think, because it develops with time and it's not like instant love and it's totally closed door, right? I think quite a lot of romance books in modern eras are geared towards some spicy scenes, and I'm not really a huge fan of it. If you have any recommendations of modern romance novels with closed door spice, so basically no spice, please let me know in the comments. And in this book, the younger sister gets married with a person who is almost 20 years older than her. I'm not sure if that was the average age gap between a married couple, but that was a bit too far for me. I know that guy has a very good heart, but how about just remaining as a friend? Because although I know that he did a lot of good things for these sisters and this family, but still, I don't think it's a good way to get married. I think it's a bit too far. I don't think it is a fair power dynamic. It just felt like the whole authority is skewed toward that guy, but at least in the book it says that she is happy in this relationship. So I guess it's okay. I'm not sure. I don't feel okay about this. I remember even when I watched a movie version of this novel, I was a little bit irked by how it ended because it just looked a bit odd for me. So since this was written in 1800s, maybe it's not really a big deal. The book itself was pretty fun. It's a slow-paced one, but it has a lot of comical elements, especially when there are some jealousy going on between two characters and they're kind of snarking back at each other. And those remarks are so backhanded. It's quite funny to see, oh, like even in the 1800s, people couldn't really hide their feelings entirely. They had to be way more polite than us right now, but still they couldn't really stop their feelings. I already ordered 2 other books from Jane Austen because I want to read the whole backlist of her because I really like how she writes, although I have a pretty hard time to understand some of her sentences. Sometimes, if I'm remembering correctly, one sentence is a whole paragraph, and then I really cannot understand what is going on, so I have to read several times and then I eventually understand it. This is the end of the video, mainly talking about Sense and Sensibility and also her other 2 books. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you next time. Bye!